John J Images is back. I disappeared from YouTube for a long time, maybe about a year or so, but now I am back because I've gained so much more experience living in the Philippines, and I would like to share some with you that might help you in your travels here, or if you are deciding to live here in the Philippines, because it seems like there is somewhat of a trend of Filipinos wanting to move back to the Philippines and living that Philippine life, maybe because the American dream is no longer as feasible as it once was. But this channel is not necessarily about technicalities with your papers or documents. You go to other sources for that. So I can't really give you a lot of answers on where do I get this, where do I get that, where do I get this. Because honestly, for me, it's a relatively easy setup for me. I can go back and forth easy between the United States and Philippines. So my situation is quite different. Probably from a lot of the foreigners that are asking, hey, how do I stay longer in the Philippines or etc. or things like that. So I don't really have much knowledge on that for now, but you come to this channel to learn more about the culture of Philippines through a Filipino American perspective. And then I also post images on my Instagram and Threads and on other channels. All right, so let's get started. So these are three quick things that I wanted to talk about before 2024 ends. It is currently November 2024. I think the last video I posted was a long time ago, either in 2023 or 2022. I'm not sure. Though here are some three things that I really wanted to point out as the year of 2024 ends. So number one is the cost of living here is way cheaper, especially if you're coming from countries like USA, Norway, or those first world countries. It's just a lot cheaper here. And so what that means is the people here, they don't have to work as hard secularly. So for example, on a random Monday or Tuesday at like 2:30 p.m., you'll see a bunch of 20-year-olds, 20 somethings hanging out together, while in the meanwhile, in America, the United States, a bunch of that group of 20 somethings would be working in an office, right? And they're probably working 40 or 50 hours per week. But here in Philippines, because the cost of living is so low, a lot of people just do not have traditional office 9 to 5 jobs. And so the scheduling of the people here is really interesting, and the cost of living is just a lot lower. And so the pace of life here is just so much slower. And so I think living in the Philippines has taught me to chill out. Though, if you are really into that scheduling things, you get a lot of things done here in Philippines, especially with number two. The second thing I want to share, or the second idea I want to share, is with people. In my 3 or 4 years-ish that I've spent here in the Philippines, I have made way more quality friends here. And I think the reason is because obviously my social skills grew, so that has a major factor. And also the people here in Philippines, as compared to highly developed nations like the United States of America or the Scandinavian countries, is Philippines is very community and family oriented. I will talk about more about those, the whole idea of Philippines being family or community oriented in future videos. And so because Philippines is so community oriented, I was able to make so many friends that I would want to hang out in a relatively short amount of time. And these are friends that actually cared about me. I could feel it personally. Now I'm not saying that it's impossible to make friends in the United States, but the reality is there's a lot of lonely 20 somethings in the United States because everyone's busy working. The pace of life is really fast. Everything is so expensive. And so when I came here to the Philippines, it was like, oh my goodness, my extroversion seriously paid off here. I was making friends like this, and these were friends that cared about me. And so when they talk about Philippines, like when foreigners or travel content creation channels, whatever, talk about Philippines, they talk about the people. I will confirm that the people are very friendly, and that is one of my favorite things about Philippines. All right, number three is the geography here is insane. Now it might sound biased, especially because I'm saying it being Filipino, Though for me, like I wake up and I go around and I'm still in shock with the geography, the extraordinary jagged mountains, the cloudscapes, the sunsets. The sunsets here are amazing. You can see a lot of the posts I'm putting on Instagram to give you a better feel of the landscape. And so I recently saw that Philippines is really gaining traction in regards to the travel websites, travel accounts, whatever they're saying. Oh, Philippines is really cool. Like they have nice geography, nice mountains, nice beaches, nice coastlines, things like that. And so for me, I would say yes. I think that is the case. Now I came from California. I came from the San Francisco Bay Area of California. That had really good geography. So I lived there for a number of years, though honestly, probably because of a bunch of other things combined, I'm enjoying the geography on a day-to-day basis. I'm enjoying it better here in Philippines because of the more relaxed pace of life, because of the friends I can enjoy it with, and it's probably because I have easier access to really nice geography, landscapes. So Philippines is a great place for landscape photography. So those are just three quick things that I want to talk about or bring out before 2024 ends. Philippines has a lot to offer. So much to offer that I can still make so many videos about it. All right, well, I wish you the best on your journey. If you decide to come to Philippines, stay safe, stay strong.